5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little finger, dilly-lily-ling. Hello, and welcome back to GameHammer Live. Excuse me, the moment I start talking, it's like, no, tickly cough, tickly cough. Hello, I hope you're all doing well tonight. This is the Retrovator, and of course, we are going to have a look around and say hello to the Retrovator. It's not right. I've got the camera on. Everything is wrong. All the things are broken. This is not right. No. How's that? Now you can see the computer because we'll need that for later. Yes, we will. Hello to everyone. I am in the Retrovator. I like the name. I think I said it on Wednesday's chat when we were doing live games, and I like it, so we're going to keep it. So let's go back to the Retrovation depot. James Pets says in the chat, how's life in Zoeland? Exhausting. Let's put it that way. So there we are. And for some reason, if I go to the second... Yes, if I go to the second camera, it says that we're playing Luigi's Mansion with a death count of 0. But if I go to this one, it also says death count of 0. But if I come back to here, it's only on the right frame. I don't know why that's happening. It's a bit weird. One of those situations. I don't know what's happened there because they're all supposed to be the same thing. Basically, my stream is not set up properly. But we're going to go with it anyway because this is GameHammer Gaming Force. I hope you like the new thumbnail. I'm going to start doing a few more of those drawing style thumbnails. I think they're quite nice, a bit eye-catching. And it kind of works. But I am exhausted. I hope you guys are all right. It's been one of those days where everything is not great because things just keep breaking. It's taken me all day just to do a basic amount of typing, which if I go to this camera here, you will not be able to see the effects of. What's going on? Where have I tidied? This bit. Tiny bit here. It's been 3 months since I have had time to do any typing in the entire office because of all the work that's been going on. Basically, Jen and I are at this point suffering from exhaustion due to overwork, but we're going to continue anyway because if we don't, well, we won't have any shows, and that's no good at all. So let's get into this. I said we were going to do this, and the idea basically is this tonight is Gaming Force. We did this during lockdown for a little bit, and I thought it was a great thing. Exhaustion sounds tiring, says James Pets. Well, you're a lawyer. Aren't you just bordering on exhaustion all the time? Because that's kind of one of the reasons why I didn't go further into law and actually go on to this expert. I got my law degree and then stopped and went into politics instead because being at work all the time seemed like less work than being a lawyer. It's just one of those things. I don't know how you do it, and you have a huge amount of respect from me. So, yes, we have to tonight replace the Death-O-Meter with a high score meter because that is the nature of the games we're going to be playing. This is the Gaming Force Fridays. Like I said, from lockdown, the idea was that we would have some challenges to keep everyone happy and keep everyone occupied. And I liked the community that we started to build up with that, which kind of stopped when lockdown ended. But I want to bring it back for something fun, something that we can all get behind. So the idea is we're going to have weekly challenges. If you win a challenge, if you're the winner of any challenge, any of the 3, then you get to set the next challenge, which is all part of the fun. I think that's the best way. And at the end of the year, the person who has completed the most challenges gets the trophy. Yes, there is a trophy. I am going to keep saying this until until it's like really bedded in. There is a trophy at the end of the year. The idea. What have I done? Oh, for goodness sake! Give me a second, guys. This is not right. Look at this. You can't. You can kind of see it. The thing doesn't quite fit. Give me 1 sec. There. That's better. So now we can, yeah, that kind of works. That really does work there. So, I'll just bring this back down. You could see what I was doing there. Want me to 3D print said trophy, says Patrick. Thank you for the offer, but I'm going to have it produced in glass. It's going to be slightly frosted glass. I think that'd be nice. So we're going to do that. So that's the idea. But there'll be multiple challenges. Some will be high scores. Some will be fastest around the track and things like that. Chief 89 says, can we see the trophy? I have not had it made yet. It is on its way. Today, I just finished off the new logo because the new logo for GameHammer will be on top of the trophy. Patrick says, won't that be expensive? Not really. Funnily enough, trophies aren't as expensive as you'd expect. So let me just find on my desktop where the GameHammer logo is. The one with no background. Bring it up. Aha! Here we are. So this is the image that will be on the trophy. It's the GameHammer logo. It's the new one. And I kind of like it. I like it. So we've got the hammer in a person's hand with a circle on the background. Very, very plain, but very iconic. It's like you know what you're looking at when you see this. So this is what's going to be on the top, but it won't be in colour. It'll be frosted glass etched. That's the idea. That's what the style I'm going for is at the moment. Iron Horse says frosted glass. That sounds great. James Pett says, trophies are cheap, so I can make myself a trophy of best person in the world ever and award it to myself at an award ceremony at my house. Yes. Yes, you can. Technically, yes, you can do that. Yes, that is entirely possible, says the woman who, for a joke, created her own country in her own house. So you're looking at Queen Catherine of Colandia, and Colandia is basically this. Iron Horse says it's like the Games Master Golden Joystick all over again. That may be the inspiration. I just love the idea that we can, because let's face it, if you think about it, we're the gaming community, all of us, anyone who takes part, we're the community, and the community gets to decide what it does and what it means to be a gamer, what it means to enjoy games, and what we want to do, we can do, basically. So if I want to award an award to the best retro gamer, and I will. That's how it goes. Patrick Furlong says, I'm the only peer of that realm. Yes! We don't have any other lords, apart from Lord Treguard. We have a few knights, but you're the only lord. I did give out some awards, like the Order of the Griffin, which is the highest award in Colandia. Give that out to the Emperor of Austranasia, who basically is like the key figure and the spokesperson for micronationalism, which is what inventing your own country essentially is. But anyway, we're getting off topic because we're not doing countries tonight, are we? We are doing other things. So let me calm down a second. I've been rushing around all day trying to get stuff done and get that logo done, get some other stuff sorted, sorting out all of the issues we had with Spreadshirt, the merch store that we have. We now have GameHammer on t-shirts again, and also got all of the stuff for Jenny's channel back up. So finally that's all working again, which is nice. Iron Horse Railway says, I'm honestly bloody livid for Games Master. I used to scream at the TV when everyone playing Sonic got it wrong. Urgh! If I recall, the best time for Green Hill Zone Act 1 is 27 seconds. Wow. Spreadshirt, not Spread. Why am I talking about Spreadshirt? That's the old one that it used to be the one we all used. But it's not now. It's Teespring. Although they just call themselves Spring now because they don't just do t-shirts. So it's all the stuff on Teespring is back. It won't have filtered through to Jenny's Monday Club channel, but it should be there by Monday, so that's all right. I've got a GameHammer t-shirt on there. Nice. I wish I did, but I don't because I am not that coordinated. So I've gone for Atari. What are we talking about, dudes? What are we doing? Amelia says, hello, Auntie Covered Monkey. Hello, Amelia. Meow. And she's 6 months old today. Happy half birthday to you. Happy half birthday to you. Happy meow, 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 meow. Happy half birthday to you. I did the little dance as well. I invented my own dance, you know. I did. I invented a dance. It's called the marionette. And it's then basically moving like you're being dangled on some strings. And I do it in all of the famous dance halls of the land. It's very true. I, I do it in the dance halls, whether they like it or not. It's just how it is. Oh my goodness, what am I talking about? Shall we get into the games? No, we shall not. We shall, in fact, get into the news. Because that's another part of the show. I wanted... It's very much a replica of what we did during lockdown. We want to have a look at the news and see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Guys, you have to see what I'm seeing here. Anyone else getting the Settlers vibes from this? Settle the world. This looks fantastic. I love the Settlers. I actually had to wait a very, very long time. It's probably about 8 months to almost a year to get the Settlers on PC after I saw it on my friend's Amiga back in the school days. Oh, I love that game. I've actually still got the box. It's right over there behind Darth Vader. You can't... I'm pointing over there. You can't see what I'm pointing. I could be pointing at the biggest duck in the world, and you would not be able to see it. But there we are. So in the news, Settle the World, a colonization fan game for the Amiga by Theodoric gets an in-depth look. That looks really nice. Colonization? Oh, it's not the Settlers, it's Sid Meier's Colonization. But a lot of these icons look very Settlers-y. I like this. This looks fantastic. So we're going to have a look at that at some point when it's out. Zombie Mal. Escape the Horde in this new ZX Spectrum game from the Mojon twins. I know a lot of people will say Mal, but it's Mal because we're English. Fans of The Walking Dead might want to come and check out the latest game release for the ZX Spectrum called Zombie Mal by the Mojon twins. Playing as a lone survivor, you must escape the zombie horde that has come into the Mal after you tried your utmost to scream down the helicopter that was rescuing survivors upon a rooftop building. So basically, it's a guy who was also in a shopping mall during Day of the Dead. Cool. I like that. I used to love colonization, says James Petts. Excellent. Iron Horse Railway says, I see. Tell me more about this duck. It is the biggest duck in the world, and it goes quack. Don't you? See? Car Racer, another Tiger Electronics game arrives on the Amstrad CPC. So yes, Patrick, you were right. Another CPC version of a Tiger LCD game. Chief89 says, oh, the lockdown streams are very relaxing and awesome. That's kind of the vibe I'm going to go for. Yes, there are competitions for this show. It's a... Did you guys hear that? A man drove past on the world's loudest hairdryer. Wow. So yeah, there are competitions here. This is a challenge show, but it's not entirely about must do the best. I want something that's relaxing and fun, and that's kind of what I want here. Car Racer, electronics game. That's different to the one that I've got to review. Give me 1 second. I'm reviewing a game for issue 6 of Amtix, which is the one that we're about to start putting together. And that's Space Rescue. So we've got Car Racer as well. That'll be cool. So Mall is pronounced all, not Mal, as in Al. Don't mind me. So what's Pal Mal? It's not Pal Mall. It's Pal Mal. Yeah. Croaker, a Frogger clone, makes an appearance on the Amiga. Now he's going the other way. He's got lost. He's so busy on his giant hairdryer that he's got lost and forgotten which way he was going. That's all right. Let's go past again. My dentist is on Pall Mall, says James. Wow. If my dentist was on Pall Mall, it'd be a long way for me to walk. Croaker, no, Frogger clone. This, gosh, Frogger, I remember Frogger. Frogger's cool. It's a very good game. I was actually playing a game of Frogger in Assassin's Creed 4. Well, it's kind of Frogger. There's a part where it's kind of a hacking game, where you have to hack into a computer. And to do this, you have to try and they've got a visual thing about hacking that's completely different to actual hacking, where you have to weave data through some firewalls, through the gaps in the firewalls. And it's Frogger. It's totally Frogger. Even to the point where it's got multiple points where you can land. It's ridiculous. So yeah, but that looks pretty good. Looks very Froggery, although he's definitely lost. Going back and forth and back and forth. This looks pretty cool. But one thing I have to say, it's more enhanced than original Frogger, so yeah, could be interesting. Might see how that goes. Oh. A new video of music called Crap Box. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we got basically it's a disc full of music. Cool. Okay, how do you pronounce this? Bruxolico. I'm going to put it that way. Bruxolico? I'm not sure. Kicking your way through an upcoming ZX Spectrum game. What is it? If you're looking for a new platformer to play where you can kick the expletive deleted out of enemies, then it might be worth keeping an eye on Paolo Andre's upcoming game of Bruxolico. Cool. Okay. Apparently it's inspired by folklore. That should be interesting. Well, it looks interesting. That would be quite nice. Iron Horse says, that moped is like that thing from upstairs asking to be fed. Burk, feed me. But that's nothing compared to the horrors that lurk beneath the trap door. For there was always something down there, in the dark, waiting to come out. Don't you open that trap door. You're a fool if you dare. I love Trapdoor, it was so good. Wolfenstein 3D on Sega Master System and Sega SG-1000. How? Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to see this. This can't, surely isn't. Seriously? So there's the emulator version, which looks pretty good. And here's a bit of the YouTube. Okay, we have to see the Master System version of Wolfenstein. I actually have I got it produced. A replica cart of Wolfenstein for the Mega Drive. And that was so good. Okay, this sounds pretty good. The music sounds pretty good. It's got a live system. I don't like the idea of lives. Lives shouldn't be in Wolfenstein, I'm sorry, but no, lives should not be in Wolfenstein. Oh, I see how it's doing it. It's not doing the whole map. The way through places is like essentially the same way that we did in 3D Construction Kit. Well, that's interesting. Okay, that'll be cool. So to keep down the memory overheads, they're just rendering one zone at once, and oh, yeah, the guys are a bit big compared to the rest of the room. But this is actually managing to make this work on an 8-bit system is staggering. I would love to see a GX4000 version. I think that would be interesting. This is very well done. Okay, that is cool. I look forward to seeing more of that. That is very cool. I remember Duckula. In the heart of Transylvania, in the Vampire Hall of Fame, yeah, there's no vampires zanier than Duckula. He won't bite beast or man, 'cause he's a vegetarian. And things never go to plan for Duckula. I love Duckula. What is this here? Frantic Pengo 2. Okay. What is this? Another arcade game. Okay. Inspired by Pengo. Oh, I do like the old Pengo game. It's basically your block pushing. Yeah, that's cool. Whoa. That looks good. Ah, it's MSX, so it's going to have interesting hardware sprites as well as a Spectrum-style color scheme and sprite abilities, because it's got fairly high-res graphics for the time. Buffonada, or Buffonada, I don't know how you're pronouncing that. It's a port of a Spectrum game. That should be good. Iron Horse Railway says, when are you releasing your album, Zoe? A collection of 80s and 90s kids theme songs. I believe I'm not allowed by law to release an album because it violates the Geneva Convention on Torture. So, yes, I've been told by various lawyers that I'm not allowed. Okay, this sounds like a really fun game. This is a port of a Spectrum game, so it has a very Spectrum aesthetic, but that is clearly enhanced with the MSX. That would be very nice. What else we got? Elite plus 4. Oh! Elite for the C64 and plus 4. My goodness. Patrick says tooth just came. Patrick, are you okay? Teeth shouldn't just fall out, dude. Oh my goodness. Please let us know that you're okay. Ooh. Now this looks like my kind of thing. Sorry, Elite for the Commodore 64 and plus 4. That's very nice. Flicker 3, that would be nice. G Volcano. Oh, excuse me, sorry. A platformer game for the Spectrum. Looks right up my alley, that kind of game. That looks really nice. Patrick, your teeth shouldn't fall out. Please tell us that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, Krista. Nice to have you here. River Raid Reloaded. How good does this look? An Amiga 500 version of River Raid. Oh, that looks amazing. And it's so right up our alley because our first game for the challenge tonight is River Raid. So please do get your entries in for that. Send them to zoe.robinson@gmail.com. Send the URL to your videos of your entries. That is looking amazing. I think we all know what River Raid is, and if you don't, you'll know about it soon because we're going to be playing it. Mr. Hare and the Kitty Catacombs. I have to admit, I was a bit iffy on the Mr. Hare game that I played on Crash. Crash's new cover tape for the relaunched Crash magazine. We played Mr. Hare on that, and I couldn't work out what I was supposed to be doing. I think I definitely need to play more because it's so popular, it keeps getting new games. So, yeah, that should be interesting. I look forward to seeing what's going on there. Future Night DX, a remake of the 1986 game Future Night. That sounds interesting. I don't know what this is. I've never played Future Night. So, came out for the Amstrad Spectrum Commodore 64. 1986. I'm not up to 1986 on CPC yet, so I haven't played it. But this looks good. Now, I happen to have Castlevania for the NES on the Castlevania collection that was out on Xbox One. So, I am very much looking forward to trying Castlevania on the Intellivision. That should be a lot of fun. Patrick Furlong says, I've got a lot to catch up on, a lot of new spec in C64 Homebrew. Yeah, really a lot of stuff's coming out. Covered Monkey, check out Amstrad Action Pack 4. Is it on there? My goodness. I have all the action packs, I didn't notice. Right, so let's go back one more because we're only on Friday. Subchase 64. Okay, looks like a standard submarine action game. I think we've seen stuff like that a lot before. Eye of the Beholder, C64 and C128 version. Now this really does look good. This looks amazing. To be honest with you, when I first saw this the other day when someone was talking about it, I thought that was the, what's the word, Atari 5200? I thought it was an Atari game, but it's not. It's amazing. James Pett says, on the subject of news, I'm writing a small and slightly silly retro-style text adventure called Tea and Cake using the Quest game engine. Fantastic! Let us know how that goes. That sounds really good. That sounds brilliant. But this looks fantastic. I really do want to see this. Patrick says, I hear I is going to come out on a real cartridge. I must get that. I must have it. Stick that in my Commodore and never come back out. My goodness. I need it. Ultramania, a classic C64 and ZX Spectrum game, appears on the MSX. This looks superb. Now, Why do I know Automania? Oh, it's because it's one of the Wally games. Yeah. You shall have to play it on the stream when it's done, says James. I certainly will. I will do that. Yes, Wally, from Everyone to Wally and Pajama Rama, I think, as well, and a few others. That should be fun. Putting it onto the MSX looks pretty damn good. The Hair-Raising Adventures of Mr. Hair. Again, another one. Remixed for the... Hang on. The Hair-Raising Adventures of Mr. Hair. Is that the one I've just been playing? Because I recognise that. Yes, Mr. Hair's a very hairy remix. Okay. Yes, I thought I recognised that loading screen. Right. So there we are. That's why I recognised that one. I wasn't a big fan, I have to admit. I really wish I was, but I wasn't. Der Schranker? Der Schranker? Okay. I don't know what that means. My German is so bad. It's so bad that I can vaguely recognise German, and that's about it. Patrick says, I'm working on porting Virgo 1 to the Game Boy. That'd be interesting to see. How would you do that? Just flick through commands with the up and down to select what you want to, which ones you want to use? That'd be cool. Okay. You play a lone thief. You need to break into a number of safes to find all the loot before moving on to the next level. Oh, right. Cool. Sounds fun. A bit... Oh. And there it is. So there's Shranker 2 and there's Shranker 1. Right. That looks... Actually, that looks pretty good. I think that'll be fun. Oh, it'll be more like a Zelda-type game. That sounds good. A creepy roguelike for the Atari XL called Dark Keep. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out for the Atari. Pac-Man Evolution. Yeah, another Pac-Man game for the Atari. Okay, fair enough. And Bomb Jack Beer Edition. Okay. Okay, that sounds interesting. Beer Edition of Bomb Jack. That sounds good. Retro Chump. Okay. A lot of people who had an Amstrad CPC remember playing the game Bounder. I do remember Bounder. It was a lot of fun. So they're doing that for Atari as well. Okay. Break It 2022. Arkanoid game for Atari. Basically, I think there's been a big Atari thing. Chief 89 says, I understand German and I don't know what that means. Fair enough. So we've got another Atari game there, Breakout. Tracks, a seriously cool looking Chaos Engine inspiration for Atari XL. Chaos Engines that should really looks like a twin stick shooter but isn't. I do need to play Chaos Engine. I saw it one time and it looked really good. Castle Escape for the ZX Spectrum. This looks interesting. This looks like my kind of game again. Some kind of what is it? Platformer, puzzle platformer, maybe, could be. Super Metal Hero, Amiga platformer. Oh, it's a platformer. I would, from the look of that, I would have said that was Metal Slug, that kind of game. But apparently, it's a platformer. Okay, cool. Quest for Lubok, constantly updated text adventure, entirely written in BASIC. Wow. Okay, that is interesting. This has got my attention. Something slightly different for today's retro heads up instead of all the eye candy retro games we've featured over the last couple of weeks. Just being contacted to download the latest version of the open source text adventure of Quest for Lubok. Wow. Rewriting an old text adventure he wrote in QBasic 4.5. That looks amazing. Take care, Iron Horse. Thanks for coming along and have a great night. Chief 89 says, it's either a made-up word or German word, or like possibly someone operating a gate would be my best guesses. Ah, fair enough. This looks fascinating. Constantly updated text adventure. That sounds fantastic. We'll have to have a look at that sometime. What is it? Oh, this looks great. Okay. Writing in QBasic. That sounds fantastic. So we'll have to have a look at that sometime. Okay, so, shall we start with... Okay, I seem to have crashed the... Oh, there we are. Sorry about that. I seem to have crashed that there. That seemed a bit weird. Okay, hopefully that's not going to keep going. So, what are our challenges for the Gaming Force tonight? Siri is suggesting that I look at the Gaming Force challenges. Siri is listening to what we're doing. So tonight's challenges. Yes, I do have 2 drinks going on there. You're not confused. Tonight's challenges. River Raid on Atari 2600. Will have the highest score on 1 set of lives using default game settings. Commando, an arcade game. The highest score on 1 credit. And Micro Machines on Mega Drive. The fastest time through challenge mode race 1, which is Breakfast Bends. So, we're going to try all of these. And we're going to start with River Raid. So, if I can just get my little system here to work. River Raid on Atari 2600, which we shall be playing via the magic of the Atari Anthology on PlayStation 2, which I keep in a plastic bag for protection. Not for my protection, but for the protection of all the other games, because the Atari Anthology on PlayStation 2 kicks a lot of ass. So let's load this up. Going to be playing River Raid. Is it gonna... Whoa, that's a bit loud. Okay. Where's my... Oh, there it is. I couldn't see my... Couldn't see my controller for looking at it. I don't know what... No, don't phone me. Oh my goodness. My Alexa was going to phone me. I don't know where it was going to call though, because I'm not in my phone book. Here we go. Right, let's do this. Bringing up renderware. This do you want to start the game anyway? Yes, because we don't need to save this. It's an Atari game. We're going to have save points. Come on. Right. Arcade at home. Is it in here? I can't remember where it is. No, River Raid is not in there. Oh, it's just... This isn't the one I need. This is the Atari Anthology. I need the Activision Anthology. Oh my goodness. I can't even see it up on the... This is ridiculous. Okay, we're not playing it on this because in order to get the Atari the Activision Anthology down, which is the one I need, you know where I'd have to go? I would have to climb up to the roof, get a stepladder in here, and climb up to the roof to get it off the top shelf. That's how far up it is. There's a 50-game Atari Anthology coming to Modern Machines in November. Nice! What's really annoying, though, is that I've got 2 of the 3 Atari flashbacks on Xbox One. The 3rd one didn't come out in the UK. There are 3. I can buy a download copy. I cannot buy a physical copy unless I get it from America. And it was only limited release there. It's really annoyed me because I like it. It's got all the Atari 5200 versions of games on. It's very, very annoying that it's not here. Let's put it that way. Because let's face it, you can't play Atari 5200 very well on an Atari 5200 because the controllers are crap. Right, so looks like we're playing River Raid on Java Atari. So here we go. I've got to bring that up on screen. Unfortunately, the browser game versions, I gave them a look, but they didn't seem to work on my computer phone as for the links this week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going on to... When would it have been? Wednesday? Thursday? No. None of that. Links work, but the game's not right. I'm sorry to hear that. Bring up a new thing. Okay. Java. No. Web Atari games. Play Atari 2600 games in your web browser. Here we are. No, that's not... No, I don't need a how-to on doing it. Atari browser games. I'm sorry about this. Get James to reach up and grab activity. I wish I could, but it won't work. 380s arcade. I think this is where I went to. I should just get it from the... Why am I so unorganized, guys? This is terrible. Right, here we are. River Raid. Where am I going? Right the way down here. This is the set that I went to for the links for you guys. So, where is it? Where's River Raid? I know it's here because I linked it. Oh my goodness, everything is slowing down. In order to do this, we're at 40 odd % on the... This is suboptimal. Yeah, sorry about this. I picked up the wrong thing because I'm just exhausted, and unfortunately that happens sometimes. Right, River Patrol, River Raid. Oh, get rid of the advert. Get off the screen. Yeah! Here we are. Right, here we go. So we want a big version of this. What are the controls? Instructions and keyboard controls. Arrow keys to move, space bar to fire. Here we go. The trophy seems out of reach anyway, considering how bad it gets. Are you sure? We have had. I can count on the fingers of no hands the amount of entries I've actually had for this. So don't worry about it. Here we go. Right, here we go. Let's play River Raid. I wish I could make this bigger, but if I go to full screen, you guys won't be able to see anything because it'll go off the side. So yeah. Let's close this down again. So, right, we'll just go with what we've got. Okay, let's do it. Unless I can pull this extra once. If I pull this, will it expand the thing when I press that? No, it won't. Oh well, it's as big as it's gonna get. Woohoo! That's what she said. So let's. What am I talking about? Let's play River Raid. Let's do it. Oi, let's do it. Seriously? F12 to start the game. Right, okay, here we go. Can't believe we're doing it this way, but okay. I just shot the fuel. That's not the best way to do it. Very simple game. No! Stop shooting the fuel, you silly river raiding person. Ah! Oh! Oh no! No! Stop shooting! No! Stop shooting the... I said stop shooting the fuel. Yeah, yes! Got a bit of fuel. Oh, for goodness sake. Hi Lex, how you doing? There's no way I am going to get a high score to compete with any of you. Oh my goodness! 2,560 is not a good showing for River Raid, especially for someone who has actually played this since the 80s, loves it, and has reviewed it. This is so harsh. Is this the fun? Yep, Final Life. Well, that worked out well. 3,140. Your aircraft is very indifferent. Yes, it is. High score, 3,140 for River Raid. I'd like to see you guys do better than that. I bet you can. That is so bad. I can believe that I'm so bad because I didn't practice. Oh. Whoops. I did not practice for this because I thought that would be cheating. But my goodness. Very nice. I do like that underneath the game here, it's instructions. If you grew up in the 80s, you shouldn't need instructions. You might find some for a list of Atari games. I just love that. It's like, why do you need instructions? It's an Atari game. Why do you need instructions? Lex says, I'll turn in my video to your email tomorrow. Cool, thank you. So that's the high score I've got so far. 3,140 points. Have we had any entries so far? I'm going to quickly check my EBGBs and see if we've had any entries so far. If we have, that's great. No one's sent in any so far. So that's fine. because let's face it, this is episode 1, and by next week we should have some fun ones for you, so that'll be fun. But please, yeah, if you are gonna go for it, then please do. Don't worry about whether you think you're good or bad, because let's face it, the only thing that we're having here is fun, and the trophy at the end of it is just a nice little icing on top. But don't feel like you shouldn't go for it. Seriously, don't feel like you shouldn't go for it, because you absolutely should. But yeah, River Raid, high score 3,140. I bet you can all beat that. I'm gonna grab and paste. There you go, River Raid. Free 18s arcade.com. Give it a try. There's a lot of stuff on there actually. Tapper, Sonic the Hedgehog on an Atari. I have to see this. Sorry, we're going a little off script. Please play Sonic Online. Oh, it's an actual Mega Drive emulator. That's not a Mega Drive emulator. Cursor keys XZY. This is the Master System version. Oh my goodness, it's the Master System and Game Gear version. I love this version. It's the better version, to be honest with you, because it's a slower, more Mario-like experience, which works really well on 8-bits. I like it. That's cool. And apparently it runs really well. I'm only on 39% on my thingamajig. What's the word? What's the word? CPU. Hi, Jen. There you are. That's a quick... Wow, everything's crashing again. Okay, that's not great. Wow, it's really overheating. Now my CPU is down to 60%. It's up to 60%. Even went down to 8% because it wasn't doing anything, and then came back up. So let's hope that's okay, guys. Like I say, if you want to join in, I really think you should, because don't worry about high scores so much as taking part. The taking part's the fun bit. So I'm going to put the email, your URL to your video to this address. There we go. Email your URL to that address, zoe.robinson@gmail.com, and we'll show you on next week's show, and then we'll just see what who wins the first high score and what challenge they will be setting. Lex suggests Hero. Oh my goodness, Hero would be so good. So yeah, Lex, if you are setting a challenge, if you win the high score, are you going to suggest Hero on Atari? That would be cool. I like it, Hero. Airpower 22 Air Show attended last week was awesome. Lots of planes there too. I do like aircraft, I have to admit. I'm a bit of a propeller head, let's put it that way. For some reason I've now got in my head, you know those beanie hats with a propeller on top? I'm just seeing one of them just floating around it. Why am I seeing this? I don't know, but I do like the idea. So, there we are. River Raid. Let's do it. What else have we got for our challenges? Well, the second one was one that I really like. I have to say, I picked all the challenges because, let's face it, it's episode 1. Who else is going to set them if not me? And it is Commando, the arcade game version of Commando. Highest score on 1 credit. So, I have to now find Commando. Where is it? It's on one of these things. Captain Commando? No. Commando! Yes! Capcom Classics Collection, Volume 1. Captain Commando was on Volume 2. These are great collections. Guys, if you haven't seen these yet on PlayStation, do get it. It's really good. So, here we go. Dum, 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 dum. What's on it? Oh, right, yeah, it's the paper. Miss Will Crouch from Church Group just got... I'll have you know I did not phone you, Patrick. I have not phoned. Hi, joke. Wow, it does not... There. The first challenge on a PlayStation game is getting the game into the machine, apparently. I think I have Capcom 1 on my PS2's hard drive. Well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. Let's bring up the Capcom Collection. We are now going to play Commando, the arcade game. So, the idea here is to set the high score. That's what we want. Highest score on 1 credit. And to show you how it's not done, here we go. Well, I wouldn't mind if you did phone. Think you have my number via WhatsApp? I do. I do have your number via WhatsApp. And that's another thing, guys. You can send in videos via WhatsApp now. The button to do so is on the Facebook page for GameHammer. So that's cool. And the Facebook page for GameHammer, the link, or at least the address, is actually on screen at the bottom of the screen. Patrick says he's never played River Raid. Oh my goodness, Patrick. You've got to give it a try. You will love it. The Spectrum version's actually really good. I was not expecting a huge amount from it, because when I saw it, it looked very much like a basic game. But it's actually pretty good. And on the Amstrad, it's the second half of Assault on Port Stanley, which is a weird thing. Which I was very surprised at. But it's definitely worth playing. No memory card. We don't really need a memory card. Here we go. Commando from Capcom. The arcade game. Highest score. James Pett says, I tried it just now, I did worse than so. I'm sorry to hear that. Well worth playing though. I really love that game. So, highest score on 1 credit. How do I put a credit in? What's the controls? Shoot is X. Grenade is circle or square. Okay. Is it not going to tell me? Is it not going to tell me? Okay. Resume game. Resume game! 1 player. When's the deadline? Basically 9 PM on Friday. So, yeah. Today we're doing the introduction and going through my attempts at the challenges to show that I'm not as good as I'd like to be. So we'll see how we go from there. And you guys get to put your entries in too. So yeah, 9 PM on Friday is the absolute deadline. That's GMT, not GMT, BST even. We're still on BST, not GMT. Got to avoid a lot of guys to do this. I am basically not getting far at all, am I? Well, there's one death. Don't have very good chances here, do I? Yeah, got rid of him. Okay, let's get... Commando was a favourite of mine on 464. Yeah, oh my goodness, that game on 464 was... Did I not shoot him? I was sure I shot him. That's not fair. This looks hard, says Jim. Yeah, it's harder than River Raid. It's the hardest of the 3 challenges. I put one in for... That would be tricky. Because it's tough, but it's a lot of fun, especially for arcade shooter heads who love this sort of thing. Oh no! Seriously? I suck at this. I have been playing this game for years. I suck at it. So my score is 5,200. I basically managed to get almost comparable to River Raid. Yeah, the River Raid was 3,140. Commando 5,200. I'm sure you can all beat that. I'm sure you can. Shall we try that again? It won't count because I've done my my score. But we could have another try since we're here. I mean, we haven't even got an hour into the show yet. I'm aiming for about 90 minutes, let's put it that way. It's not... The Friday show isn't going to be huge, an all-nighter or anything like that, because let's face it, I can't just keep playing the same games again and again, can I? Yes. But won't. There is something I want to do after I've done the challenges, though. It's like a personal challenge. And you guys can set challenges too if you win. So, yeah. Well, I've just had a practice on River Raid. How's it gone, Patrick? Well, there's that first death already. 800 points. My goodness, I suck at this game. I suck. But I've got a personal challenge. I want to try and get good enough to challenge the high score, the world record high score on Bosconian. If you guys know anything about me, you know that I adore Bosconian. So we're going to try that as like a finale to the game. Good funny movie, Commando. Not bad, got around 2,000 points. Pretty good. That's good. For a first try, that is definitely good. Well, I sucked at that time, didn't I? My goodness. How bad was that, man? How bad? So yeah, 3,900. Even worse on my second attempt. Definitely not going to count that. Oof. But yeah, do send me your high scores for Commando. Oh my goodness. Oh, if I was able to show you the Atari 2600 or CPC version of this, because I wish I'd picked them now, but no. Went for a variety of things to try and get a variety of options for people. Then I would have done marginally better, let's put it that way. So this final one is going to be a toughie for me, because it's actually quite difficult to do a timer. Not impossible, but difficult. Let me just put this away. Whew. Because our final challenge is on the Mega Drive. So I'm going to put that in now. The final challenge. Here it comes. Walking down the street. No. It's Micro Machines. The original Micro Machines. On the Mega Drive. That will be our final challenge of the night. Just need to work at the right place for my mobile phone camera. Yep. I understand that. Oh, hang on. That's not going to fit. Probably best if I remove from the Mega Drive the Master System converter. The big chunky thing. I got this ages ago. I love it. I play so many things. Oof, it's great. Ow. Right. So, Micro Machines on Mega Drive. Plug that in. Turn on the select Mega Drive on my box of delights, and let's hope this works. Hey! First time, every time. Codmeisters. Just grab my Mega Drive cart. Controller even. Okay. Knock that down a little bit. So, the idea is that we're going to use challenge mode. Now, you will see this flicker a little bit because, unfortunately, it does. Challenge mode. We'll play as Spider. Yeah, that's cool. So, I have to work out how to do this. We're going to do a timer. Where's my timer? There it is. Yes, we can do a timer. So, press start to continue. This is the qualifier that we do before the actual challenge. So, we're going to get around this and qualify for the race. This is not the actual race that we're timing. The race that we're timing is the one that comes after this, the actual first challenge. Not the qualifier, the first challenge. Here we go. This is going to be it. I just need to work out the right place. Yeah, for mobile phone. In theory, I could use OBS to record the video, but this machine's a bit unstable. I know that feeling. Here we go. Who do you want to race? We're going to go for Bonnie. Because apparently she's fab. Jethro, who's slick. And Cherry, because she's crazy. We totally didn't pick all those because they were right next to where we were trying. Right next to where we were starting. Here we go. Breakfast Benz. So. Oh, hang on. Can I come out of this? Apparently not. I didn't have time to press the start on the timer. Oh, fantastic. Right. Restart. Sorry about that. We're going to have to do this again. Got to watch the Commando movie again this weekend rather than wait for the price of Top Gun 2 to drop on Amazon Prime. €17 at the moment. Oh my goodness. And that's without a DVD or anything to go with it. Yeah. Sorry about this. Right, we're going to start challenge again because I didn't have time to press. I should have known to set it up properly. Sorry. Here we go. Right. Qualify for the race again. Here we go. Beep, beep. Get out the way! And round we go. And off to here. Right. Okay, so now I've got this. Now we're going to be able to start. Okay. Sorry about that. You know, it's just how it is. We're a little bit slapdash on the first episode. Here we go. Right, we've got the standard people. Press start. Yes. And here we go. I'm going to press start now. No, I'm going to... Here we go. 3, 2, 1, start. Ah! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out the way! Get out the way! Right, am I in first place? Yes, I am. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Come on, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Yes, 1 lap left, 1 lap left. Can we stay in the lead? Can I keep it together? Can I do it? Wouldn't be the first time that I've gone off the rails in the final lap. Oh, come on, come on. We can do this, we can do this. And stop. Oh. Did anyone have the time? Because I've accidentally reset the timer. I'm not joking either. I accidentally reset it. Guys, we have technical issues on the first episode. One more try. One more attempt to get this done properly. One more try. Oh my goodness. Challenge mode. Right, let's do this again. I can't believe we have to do this again, but here we are. Qualifying race. Oh my goodness. It looks pretty good on the little screen there, doesn't it? On the little Amstrad-y screeny. Right, let's get round the course. I'm getting so used to this course. My goodness. Right. Right, here we go. I'm so bad at this. Right. Starts with Bonnie and Jethro and Cherry. Here we go. And race 1, Breakfast Bends. Start. No. What the? Ah! I can't believe I pressed the start button instead of the B button to accelerate. That's knocked a few seconds off my time. I know that. Come on, we can do this. I'm not going to be any good compared to my first run now, am I? This is going to suck. This is going to suck so much. Come on, let's see if I can cut the corner and make up a bit of time. Beep, beep. Ah, yes. Through the slowdown trap there. Final lap, final lap. Here we go. Beep, beep. Come on. I'm actually not on the track. Let's get back on the track and round. Try to stay at the top so that you get around the slowdown pit there and up to the top and stop. 56.17 seconds. Not bad. I think most people could beat that. But there we go. Not a bad score. I think you'll agree. So that was Micro Machines. And top speed, top time even. 56.17 seconds. Patrick says 54:53. That's not what was on my official timer. Patrick says you must have pressed your timer too late. Could have. Absolutely could have, but there we go. Top time. Not too bad. All things considered, not too bad. Cherry doesn't look happy, does she? Look at that. Look at that face. Ah, well, sorry, Cherry. There we go. That's not... I'm not even on screen. Why am I... Because my microphone isn't there. Right, I think, all in all, not a bad set of challenges. But there is one thing I want to try, because I am not very good at Bosconian, but I'd like to be. I pressed mine as soon as the race started. I mean, you pressed your timer too soon. Quite possibly. It's possible. But, you know, 56, 54 is not too bad. We'll see how it goes. I don't get the trophy anyway, so let's see how it goes for you guys. Like I say, those are the scores. So, what have we got? For River Raid, the score to beat is 3,140. For Commando, the score to beat is 5,200. And for Micro Machines, it's 56.17 seconds. Not a bad set of times to beat or scores to beat. I think you're going to be able to do that. So, I'm now going to turn off the Mega Drive because that is pretty much the end of the challenges from my side. Now, for the personal challenge. So, to do that, actually no, because Patrick said he sent in his video, didn't he? So, let's bring up a new window. Let me just pop into my emails. You guys can probably see it from here, so... Yeah, sent your River Raid video via WhatsApp. Oh, right. In that case, I am going to turn off my little thing there. Don't know what you're seeing there. That's... What is that? Oh, it's the corner of... It's this! It's my little thing that's hanging. I was trying to work out what that was. So you can see the corner of my image there while I go to WhatsApp. I was confused there. That could have confused a stupid person. Hello, you guys can see that. I'm on 2 screens at once. This is amazing. No one can live at this speed. Oh, I've just realised that I can just sit normally here and you can see me on this screen, but if I go to the others, then you can't. That is interesting. I'll have to remember that. I don't know how good the quality is, but need to be. I'll record tomorrow in sunlight. Oh, that's fine. Have we dropped... Yeah, this is... Wow! WhatsApp is pulling a huge amount of my power off. Right, here we are. Right, we're up to WhatsApp. And the reason I've closed my screen is I don't want to have to show you everything that's in WhatsApp, of course. So here we go. So pull that up onto the main screen, and then we can bring this back on. Because let's face it, I can't really show you everything in WhatsApp because that would be a bit weird. This video can't be played. Why can't it be played? What's wrong? Okay, that's a bit weird. Right, okay, that's not brilliant, but there is another way I can do this. Via the magic of turning my phone on, we can do this. We can do this. Because, yeah, I'll sort out what's going on with that, and basically I'll just hold this up to the screen for the moment, and then we'll see it. It's not the best way, but I will prepare better for next time by having this attached to the computer, which will allow us to pull the information through. Because we've done that in the past as well, but unfortunately I can't plug it in right now because my computer is full of hard drives. So let's do this. It is loading, and hopefully it'll be fine when we do. Right, here we go. Here we go. Yep, going for the fuel. Don't shoot the fuel, man. Don't shoot the fuel. Oh, you only get a few points for shooting the fuel. You need to pick the fuel up. It'll keep you going. Yep, through the first barrier. Oh, everyone who's played River Raid has just felt your pain with the pain of the memories there coming back. Avoid the helicopter and keep going. Yes, you're doing well. You're doing well. Shoot the bridge, then through. Yep, first guy's down. Pick up the fuel. Pick up the fuel. Don't shoot it. Pick up. Oh no, you're gonna run out of fuel. You're gonna run out. Oh, yeah, the flying guy got you. Another beginner's trap there. Don't shoot the fuel, man. Come on, we can do this, we can do it. Yes. Pick it up. No, don't shoot them, don't shoot them. You only get like 5 points. That was pretty damn good. I enjoyed that. That was good. Right, so there we go. So there is your challenge to beat 4650. Nicely done. Excellent. We have one thing I want to do though, because let's face it, this is a bit of a challenge. Patrick may end up with he might, but you got to remember at the end of the year, who has got the most challenges? I really wanted to do Bosconian. I have to get Namco Museum down. We'll see how this goes. This might be a bit of an issue. I didn't think this through, you see, because I spent most of this afternoon essentially just putting together all of my so all of these have moved. I've had to move every single game, all of this stuff, and in order to put away 13 new PlayStation 2 games into the collection. They're all in alphabetical order, so if you buy one that starts with A, which Jen did as a joke to make me move all of my stuff, I had to rearrange the entire office. That was not great. So I've got to now find Namco Museum. Where is it? Namco Museum. Come on, Namco. Where is it? It's moved. It's moved quite far. There it is. Namco Museum 50th anniversary. It's around the other side. Of course it's around the other side. Goodness me, that's a huge amount. Yeah, it took me about an hour and a half. Right. Namco Museum. Of course it's on the top shelf, which I can only just reach. Namco. James Pett says, so you'll only be buying zombie and zoo-based games from now on. Yes, you may joke that, but there actually are zoo-based games on PlayStation. I am not kidding. Zoo Cube and Zoo Puzzle. They're actually not bad either. Zoo Cube is a great weird puzzle game, and it's just interesting. Zoo Puzzle I don't remember. I'll have to play it again. So, let's do this. For Bosconian though, I am going to make an executive decision and switch out the main controller for the arcade stick. And the reason for this is I'm serious about this. I normally play with a standard controller, especially when setting challenges and showing my attempted challenges, because of one main thing, which is that the majority of people don't have the arcade stick, and I want to keep it equal. But for this, I really want to attempt to get it good enough to challenge the world record holder on Bosconian. This is a personal challenge for myself. You guys can certainly join in and try as well, but it's not one of the main 3 challenges, so it's not a contender for the trophy if you do that. Okay, so that is now working out, and to show that I am actually doing this, we're going to have a different angle. So, well, that's not right, is it? Why is that there? Why? I don't... Why is the camera not working? There, that's the camera that's supposed to be on there. Why is it not there? Oh, it's not set properly. There we are. We've got the correct one now. Right, there you go. Go to get River Raid for 2600 for 7800. Yes, well worth it. Absolutely well worth playing. So, here we go. You can see I'm playing it. This is the thing on the screen. If I... Yep, you can see that it's moving. So, this is my first attempt at going for the world record. The world record is ridiculously high. Like, seriously high. So we might be doing this for a while. Guys, let's see how I go. English. Namco Museum 50th anniversary is loading. Do I have the memory card? I have a memory card. Give me 1 second, guys. Where's my memory card? There it is. You're saying play it in German, but I wouldn't be able to understand it. That's the issue with stuff like this. I could play it in German, but I'm not gonna. Right, let's turn this off because it's got the wrong thing. Plug the memory card in. You guys probably got a wonderful view of my enormous belly from that angle there. Sorry about that. It's one of my things to do this year is to actually get fitter, but haven't got there yet. So, the challenges, like I say, River Raid, Commando, and Micro Machines. This is a personal challenge. We're going to see how far I get. English. Go for English, yes? Namco Museum 50th anniversary is loading. Here we go. Lower that down a bit so you don't hear me breathing and going oh, at high volume. Let's see how this works out. Come on, load in, load in. You know you want to. We all know you want to. Come on. Right, let's see if I can center this on the screen a bit more. There you go. So, Namco. What? We hardly see you. Yes, here we go. So, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Press start button. I thought I had pressed the start button. There we go. Oh, lovely. It's got wonderful music. That is great. I'm so getting a copyright strike now, aren't I, guys? Oh, that's lovely. Where's Bosconian? There it is. Well, that's definitely got me a copyright strike for She Drives Me Crazy. Thanks, Namco. Big gits. Right. 1 player start. Here we go. Now, I believe the high score is like 1.5 million or something like that. It's a ridiculous amount, but we're going to attempt to get there. We won't be getting there straight away. It won't be something I do tonight. This is going to be something that keeps coming up. We're going to be doing this every week until I get to be more of a contender. The way you get the high score is to attack those waves that keep coming at you, and then take out all of the spheres on these space stations. Your goal is to destroy all the space stations on each level and then move on to the next level. You can do that either by going for those outer things and hitting all the spheres, and then once that's done, going for them. Oh, there's the first life gone. Going for the next station, or firing straight into the middle when the red piece is available in the middle, as you can see there. However, I prefer to try and mix it up because I think it gives you more points, or at least if I remember correctly, it gives you more points if you attack the station to leave all but one gone. Right, here's a... So, yeah. Get the fire... Right, so now we have 5 spheres gone, and the middle is open. So I am now going to go for the middle, yes, and destroy the station. That's the idea here. And we'll do that again on the next one. Whoa, 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 come on, we can do this. All but one's gone, so fire in the middle. Trying to avoid... Oh! Oh my goodness, I am terrible at this game. I love it, but I'm terrible at it. I actually found out about it for the first time only a couple of years ago when I got that little Namco plug-and-play device that I have. I think I've shown that on a pickups video a few years back now. So, condition yellow, which means that the... So, I got 7,120 there. 7,120. The high score that I've got, which is what's in the top corner, 22,460. Take care, James. Thanks so much for coming along. Have a great night. We're going to have one more try, maybe two, and we'll finish around 10:30, because that way we've had a nice evening. We've had the challenges, now we're doing the personal challenge. But, yeah, I think we've had a good night. Like I say, this is the shorter of the three shows for the week, and I think it's a lot of fun. Just to have a bit of a relaxing end to the week with a few games played between friends, and that's how it is. Right, here we go. Beep, 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 and shoot. Yes, got it. All right, let's keep going. Are we allowed to submit new scores? No. That's for each challenge, only one attempt. I think that's the only way to keep it fair. So, yeah, I'm gonna say no to new submissions on the same challenge, but you can, of course, go for another challenge. You could go for all three if you want. I think that's just the best way to do it. Right. If I get this final one, does that give me extra points? Oh, he's gone. Yeah, didn't think of her, but one. Yeah, no worries. It's fair enough, but you know, I think it's just the best way to keep things fair. Oh, these guys are trying their best to keep me away from that final station. Right, let's go. Let's get there. Let's get. My leg is jumping now because how tense this is. I love this game. So let's see how far I can get. Can't believe I picked out Atari Anthology instead of Activision Anthology. This is what happens when you have two companies that are so close on the names. Yes, you do. If you get all of them from away, if you get 500 points. Well, I've done better so far. 9,060 now. Where's the... There it is. Right. Final thing is there. Fire. No, missed. It just impacted on the surface. Yes! Right. First wave is gone. Now we've got more of these to go. I think this is a fantastic game. Guys, you should give it a try. I know it's not one of the challenges, but it's good. It's really good. I saw that glitch on screen as well. I don't know what that is. I think the SCART isn't plugged into the thing properly. Oh, get it. Yeah. Did it... 13,230. Love this game. So good. So good. Hi, Rosie Bossy. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, you're right. Bosconian is a great game. So let's have one final go, and then we'll go and have a look at the scores again, and that'll be it. We'll see how we go. One more try. I'm going to go for this station down here that we were having trouble with last time, and see how we get on. I think the world record holder on Bosconian has got nothing to worry about for the moment from my attempts. How did I get that one over there? That's just weird. Yes, another one. Right. Oh, that's a good strategy. Leave the orange one for last in the waves. Hi, George. How you doing? You leave the last one in the wave for last. The wave doesn't fall apart. Oh, I still get suicide runs on this, though. That's not good. Come on. Just impacted on the surface. Get set up for your attack round. Final one. Shoot the final thing. Come on. Final sphere, then we're going for the center. Yes. And yo, yay! I got it. Excellent, excellent. Come on, we can do this. Oh, yeah. If I get the orange one before I get points if they smack into each other. Great. That's worth knowing. You'd have thought I'd know that by now, but to be honest with you, I spent so much time focused on these spheres that I haven't noticed. Right, here we go. Here we go. Come on round. Let's get the attack run. Yes. No! Oh, I'm losing all my lives on the first... You can't lose all your lives on the first level if you want to get anywhere with Bosconian. Come on. Right. One left. So traditional shoot the middle for the extra points. Pretty sure that gets you the extra points. Right. Getting a little bit better coordination. This is going to be a game that we're going to be playing for a while to try and get anywhere close to the record. Do it, do it. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Final thing, and I hit the one on the outside instead. Oh well, we still got it. 11,380 now. Let's go for the second set. Let's do it. Keep out the way of the enemies. I said keep out the way, don't fly into them like that. The advantage of Bosconian over a lot of games of this era is that you can fire backwards. It's a big help. Yeah, there's definitely a loose attachment on the SCART. Ah, 13,650. I believe the 1 point whatever million on the high score table is safe. The world record holder will not be quaking in their boots at my attempts tonight. But we will get there. I even if it takes me a month of Sundays, then we will get there eventually. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let's go through the list of challenges again. For example, we're doing River Raid. River Raid, the amount to beat was 4,650 from Sir Patrick. And then we have Commando, on the arcade version. River Raid's the Atari 2600 version. Highest score on one set of lives. And the score to beat at the moment is 4,650. Commando on the arcades. Highest score on one credit. And the high score to beat there is rather low. 5,200. It'll get better as we go along, but for the moment, 5,200. And then finally, Micro Machines. Fastest time through Challenge Mode Race 1. Not the qualifying round, the actual race. The score to beat is 56.17 seconds. Send your videos in to zoe.robinson@gmail.com. Send the URL to your video of your attempts in, and the highest score wins. Basically, highest score, fastest time, whatever, wins, depending on the thing, on the game. So, thank you so much, guys. This has been the first episode of GameHammer Gaming Force for Fridays. This is your one-stop shop for Friday fun and games. I hope you have enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tonight, and I'm going to leave with what I hope will be an interesting poem that will become something that we can all enjoy, which is, of course, what was it? I've forgotten what I practiced this. Oh my goodness. We've had fun, of course, but it's time and you'll all want more. That's it. That was it. We've had fun, of course, and you'll all want more, but it's time to pause the gaming force. Good night. That's the thing. That's what I'm going to end these with, because I thought it was fun. It's a little bit inspired by Robot Wars, where Craig Charles would always end with a quick beat poem. So yeah. We've had fun, of course, and you want some more, but it's time to pause the gaming force. Good night. I will practice that for next time, and hopefully we'll get it better next time. Take care, guys. Have a great evening. See ya, and have a great weekend. Happy gaming.